What's up, friends? How's things going? I am currently heading to the final Moto Social of the season here in Austin. Today is, what's today? November 2nd. Wednesday, November 2nd. Now, if you're in the Austin area, this Saturday, I think, what's that, November 5th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., if I'm not mistaken, the BMW dealer in Austin, Ride Now, Power Sports, they're having their bagger, R18 bagger and K1600 bagger ride, so you can go try one out. Test ride it. I did that a while back. They had one, I don't know, it was a couple months ago or something like that, whenever I did that video. But anyways, yeah, Ride Now is having a test ride for those. I did those a while ago. You can check out that video. Oh, dust. And I'm so glad I test rode those, because I had all kinds of preconceived notions about those bikes based on other YouTubers, and when they first came out, like especially when the R18 first came out, people just bashed on it. And I gotta say, you know, it was really fun to ride both those bikes. Very different bikes. The R18 was a lot of fun. See ya. Yeah, lady next to me is just telling me I'm brave riding a motorcycle in Austin. There's all the crazy drivers. So off the camera's picking it up, but Austin downtown, that's why it reminds me of San Diego to some degree. It's quite hilly. There's a lot of hills here. See, we're going up a pretty steep one right now. Purple house. So here we are. I think we'll just sit here for a little while and absorb some of the people coming in. buddy Tim. him on his Thruxton. Hey, all right, guys, we're here at the Moto Social here. We got a good turnout here with a new friend, Rawson. What's up, man? How's it going?
How are you? Yeah,
pretty good. And Rawson's got a GS and is into off-road, and he's an instructor. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so I'm retired, and I've spent a lot of time riding on the GSs. Went out to Colorado, went through a couple of courses, and then they invited me back to become an instructor on the BMW bikes. So that was a real honor, and I spent the entire summer doing this, and also figuring out what can be done better, right, and how to really train people. So there's a Western presence, and then there's the Eastern presence with the BMW Performance Academy. And beyond that, there's really no other facility to teach people how to really ride these GS bikes.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people buy those bikes because they're comfortable and they'll take them down road, but they'll never take them on a dirt road.
No, I've talked to 3 different BMW dealerships, and they all said about the same thing. About 70 to 80% of the people that buy GSs never go off road, and it's just mainly because it's a big, it's kind of heavy, but it's expensive, and you don't want to ricochet that off a tree or dump it into gravel, $27,000 motorcycle.
Well, you know, I say that's the one thing that holds people back from riding at their highest possible level.
Yeah, exactly.
Is their fear of dropping it. In fact, when I got my newest one, I was like, I don't want to drop it, and I eventually just kicked it over.
I'm that guy.
So I eventually just kicked it over to get it over with. And once you let that go, everything becomes a lot easier. But, you know, riding these bikes is a specific technique. People are used to riding off-road with smaller dirt bikes, right?
Yeah.
And so the braking is different, the clutch is different, the throttle is different. Once you spend just a day, come out and spend a day with me and we'll put you on one. Once you spend one day doing this, it changes everything, and you'll never pass a dirt road again that you think,
Without
okay,
saying,
I should not go down that
Yeah, why I should have went down.
Yeah, you'll know that you can go down that
Coulda,
dirt
woulda,
road.
shoulda.
So we're really excited to bring this to Austin. It's going to be a really big deal, and we should be having our first classes on March 1st. Building accommodations for 30, really top-end luxury accommodations. We have food and everything else that's involved, and a world-class course that's like nothing else.
And that's going to be in Burnett?
Yeah, and that's going to be just outside of Burnett.
Okay, someone has arrived.
Yeah, so it's really 1 hour west-northwest of Austin.
Yeah,
You can reach it from the airport in about an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah,
very
looking
cool.
forward to it. Thanks. 22, and it's with the higher suspension. This is my buddy's Alpine riding super off-road bike that you can see is really been put through it, but it has the lowered suspension.
You won't mind if I sit
So
down?
just put, you're good.
So this got lower? How much lower?
It's like 3.5 inches lower.
Oh, that's big time.
So Steven has short legs.
Way better.
Me too.
So it's, I mean, it's just significant.
Well, that's the first step of these things that kind of scare you is when, because I
Yeah.
never thought I was going to buy a BMW because I thought they were too tall.
So you think of people like Jocelyn Snow, right? She's 5'1" and rides one of these things like it's nobody's business.
Yep.
And you know, she's not super muscular even, you know, she's just a badass that can really do it. So if she can do it, anybody can do it. We have a lot of women that come through the classes and they love it, and so we hope to get more on. And I think the shorter GS is the way to make that happen.
Does that affect obviously the suspension and travel and play when you're out there in the dirt?
You know, if you have a skid plate, like that's a Black Dog skid plate that's on there, mine is more of the stock. If you have a good skid plate, you're not going to struggle with anything going over it. You'll be able to pop over things. You may grind out or bottom out, but if you're doing that on a 3-inch differential in the short suspension, then you probably have bigger trouble anyway. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, so you got a similar build to me, so I've got short legs too.
I have the shortest legs. He's got longer legs than I do, and I'm, what, an inch or a half an inch taller than you?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I'm shrinking with age, though.
Right, me too.
I'm getting shorter. Easier on my knees. I like to spread my knees out.
Oh, look at the hawk, bro. That is nice. There he goes. Oh. Yeah, he was right there just scoping out.
on 183, went to Mopac till it got busy. Got off at 35th over Lamar down to 15th. Butthole on the bobber right, bud.
I still drink, dude. We have schoolwork. I thought like a
She's worried about you, you're worried about her. Yeah.
So this is a 1000
So it's a supercharged Ninja H2.
H2. This is Luis, by the way, right?
What's going on? Making a mess over here.
Oh, nice to meet you. Throwing away free beer.
I know, no, that's
So Luis was just telling me he's gonna paint this up white, and it's already supercharged. It's scary, probably, huh?
it is scary. It is a scary bike. You gotta respect the bike, I'll tell you that. So I actually went from a Hayabusa to this bike.
Oh, okay.
And this bike actually scares the crap out of me.
Hayabusa wasn't enough, yeah.
Yeah.
So was that stock, or is that something you did to supercharge
No,
aftermarket?
it's from the factory. It's
Oh, it
supercharged
comes
from the factory.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
It's about 200 horsepower. I know the R's to me.
Okay, so this one is rated at 200 horsepower from factory. I think the bike put down
200?
from factory, but the bike only put down about 178 from some 178.
That guy's cruising.
And after the exhaust and the tune, the bike is putting down 234 to the wheel.
Shit, this is the wheel.
234 horsepower.
More than my car. Actually,
And that is actually conservative for
a
some
lot
H.
of cars.
That's actually conservative for some H2s. I mean, there's people out there that are running 300 plus horsepower in this bike.
And then the back wheel.
Yeah. Well, it's about I think it's a 190 or a 200. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, it looks like a 180 or 190.
Yeah.
Okay, I was getting ready to wrap it up here. So that's about it. That's about it. Heading home now. Thanks for joining me. It's fun. Take it easy. See you next time.